Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Graps Podcast. I'm Brainbuster. That is Khalid. We are here to preview / predict AEW Full Gear 2024. Before that, quick announcements. You might have seen it on my Twitter. After this episode, Khalid and I will be going on about a month break. I think it's probably better if we just call it a break for the rest of the year. We'll come back strong in 2025. Because like a month from now would be like Christmas time. Let's just take the extra time, brother. Fuck it.
I mean, if we plan it for a month, we'll be back for the Hammerstein stuff. Like, if we do it exactly for a month, we'll be back like right at the Hammerstein Dynamite stuff. But
I'm gonna say, okay, well, I'm gonna explain this part real quick, and then I'll add to that.
Yeah.
The point of this is the AEW product currently is just not doing a lot for us. It's not, and also I want to make it clear, it's not doing a lot for us personally, like as wrestling fans. More so for me than it is Khalid. Khalid enjoys it more than I do, but it's not by like a substantial margin. But also as content creators, it doesn't provide like a consistent set of talking points and like topics to go over every week.
Yeah.
So it's not so much that we're not going to be covering AEW every week from now on. Well, actually, we're not going to be covering AEW every week from now on, but it's not so much that we're never going to talk about AEW. We absolutely will. We're still going to watch AEW. It'll still be like in our weekly, schedule and stuff. Personally, just as wrestling fans. But again, as a podcast, it's just not scratching the itch that we need. So we're going to take a month off. We're going to cook up some new content, some new ideas. Just real quick, I'll give you two of the ideas that we had. One, just a show. Well, first of all, I do want to. It's going to be live. Everything we do going forward is probably going to be live. We might find something that ends up being like we like it better recording it off stream. If that's the case, then we'll make that clear. But we do want to like actually build a community a little bit, and like interact with you guys a bit. So everything's gonna be live from now on. But also the show ideas. There was a night when me, Khalid, and Novi were just like fucking around picking matches to watch. Each of us picking a match, and instantly I was like, "This is a good content idea." So we're gonna do a show where I pick a match, Khalid picks a match, and then if we have a guest on that week, that guest will pick a match, and then we're gonna do a poll where you guys can pick a match. So the longest the shows will be like 2 hours. The shortest I would imagine would be like an hour 15, hour 30, something like that. And we're just gonna go live watching some fucking wrestling with you guys. That's literally it. That like casual wrestling conversation is something that I want to get more into. And then the other idea is me specifically, I wanted to make a point of doing this. Getting a show that Khalid is like specifically intrigued in about like his area of expertise, which is whatever the fuck he wants to talk about, literally. He can pick whatever it like a wrestler, a time period, a company, whatever it is. He can pick out a couple matches. We can go live and talk about him. He can rant. He can fit a fucking babble as long as he wants. And then I can learn, that kind of thing. So yeah, those are the ideas we have for now. I have no idea what the actual like schedule week to week is going to look like. It might end up being where we straight up do not have a schedule and we have to put it together every month. We'll figure it out. But that's what's going on. Is that it? Is that what we had to talk about? Oh, right. Sorry. If we have the shows figured out that we want to do in time for the Hammerstein shows, we'll come back then. How about that? Does that sound good? Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
So if we're not back by the Hammerstein shows, you know that we're still trying to cook something up.
Okay.
But it'll be on Twitter when we're coming back and Blue Sky and all that stuff. So, that I think is it. Now, AEW Full Gear this Saturday. Prudential Center. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 matches confirmed for this show so far, not counting the pre-show, which I'll not be talking about because I don't want to rant on the last episode for a while. Although I probably will eventually. Anyways, so kicking off this preview and or predictions show, AEW TNT title match, Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia. This build has been pretty hot and cold. The segments that they have had have been good, but there haven't been that many of them. So it's like kind of like give and take kind of thing.
Yeah.
I definitely think if DG doesn't win, that's like kind of a what the fuck moment. Like, what are we doing? So I assume he's going to win. If he doesn't win, we might not be back. I assume you agree. Is that correct, Khalid?
Yeah, I like DG should win, and I do predict that he does win. But the way that they're doing these segments, especially that segment they did tonight, it's like, hold up now.
Yeah.
That segment tonight, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little scared because it's looking like Perry finna have something up his sleeve or something. He's gonna have something for.
Okay. I mean, even he can have that if he wants. He just better not win, I guess.
That's not like. I don't know. I do want Perry to win though, or not Perry, fucking Daniel Garcia to win, and I do predict that. So let's stick with my gut here. Let's stick with the gut here and say
sticking with our gut.
Winning.
The Graps podcast. So we do here.
Hey, AEW, please. Tony, please.
Okay, moving on to another feud that's been. Well, no, this one has just been pretty cold. Roderick Strong versus MJF. Yeah, this has kind of sucked. I can't lie.
I mean, like these two haven't even really interacted, so it's like.
Yeah, I just like. You had 3 Roddy Strong matches. None of them were good. The Mordos match is like infuriating. They did like Mordos like confliction lore.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just beat the fuck out of each other, bro. Please. God damn. And then like you want Roddy to get cheered, but then you have him work Mordos where he's like the obvious heel. It's just it doesn't work. It's not the way they build these matches and the way Roddy has wrestled. It's not in a way that's going to get him cheered. So I'm sure the match is still going to be good, if not like a little, just lukewarm, I guess. I do assume that MJF wins, probably, most likely. Yeah. Maybe some Adam Cole involvement in there with less spray tan, ideally. It sounds like you agree. Is that right?
Well, the Adam Cole involvement, please, dear God, no. But the MJF win, unfortunately, yes. And we know where that's going to go. I told you,
so awesome.
I told you this shit was going to go past Full Gear. I knew this shit was going to go past Full Gear.
I never objected to that. I was just hoping very badly that it didn't.
Oh my God. Once I mapped out the timeline in my head of like Cole coming back and this happening, I was like, it's going to be World's End. It's going to be World's End. If they take it past World's End, now I'm like, okay, off the product.
Like it makes sense because
that's
1 year when it happened, but like, oh brother, what did my girlfriend just text me going? Oh hell yeah! Silent Hill 2 soundtrack I added to Spotify. All right, hold on. Sorry. There. priority sucks. AEW World Tag Team Title match, 4-way match. Private Party versus the Acclaimed versus the Outrunners versus Kings of the Black Throne. Fun fact, everybody. The Acclaimed winning is what set off this fucking hiatus. Because I saw the Acclaimed beat Roosh and Mordos on Collision, or I heard that they did on Collision, and instantly I was like, do I even like this company anymore? Genuinely, do I like this shit? Turns out I still do for the most part, but like I said, not scratching the itch. And this is definitely not scratching the itch. This is the itch, brother. This shit is annoying. So dude, this match is gonna suck. Oh my god, I'm like looking at it now again.
Yeah, like the only thing that's even intriguing me is like the fucking the spot fest between Private Party and the Black Throne is gonna be fucking cool. Brody King and like Mark Quinn and Zay trying to get Brody down. That's gonna be probably nice to see. But outside of that,
you mentioned this. I could see this being where FTR turns. Like you specifically said that there could be a moment where the Outrunners are like close to winning and then FTR runs out and stops them. That'd be awesome.
I see two turns here. Actually, I see two. I don't think they would do two. Yeah. The Acclaim splitting up, or the FTR and Outrunners thing happen. If they wanted to do both in the match, that'd be great. That'd be wonderful. But the chances of that actually happening is probably low.
I think it's more likely we get the FTR thing here first. If it's been building longer, AEW can never make anything like succinct and concise. So I'm sure the Acclaim thing will go on until fucking
2076.
Yeah. As far as winners, I assume Private Party's gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't really see like the only real option here for beating them is Kings of the Black Throne. Yeah. I don't think they will. I'd rather not put a title on Malachi right now, to be totally honest, folks. I can't lie. Singles match. Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. Khalid's gonna love this match.
Absolutely.
I'm probably gonna think that it's like it's fine. I think it's gonna be. I got pretty mad at their fucking interactions, and I can't lie. They just did like the same shit that they did in their other match, and they're probably gonna do that again on Saturday. I'm gonna sit there going, "What the fuck, man?" So we'll see. I guess the winner of this is actually very intriguing, though. Like from a storyline perspective, I legitimately have no idea. Do you?
No, I really don't, and especially with the with that third or the implication of Mark Davis being back. You said it a couple weeks ago about him turning, and like him being a heel with Kyle Fletcher. Could happen right here. Could be the case right here. Will Ospreay winning? I mean, like he's Will Ospreay. He doesn't need to win here. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't need it, but
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, like.
It does. I do think he's probably going to put Kyle over, to be honest. Which, like, the reason I say is because, listen, he's not my favorite wrestler. However, in terms of like heating the promotion up and like putting them on a better trajectory, I guess going into 2025. I would like for Will Ospreay to have some heat to him, He doesn't really have that right now. He is over, don't get me wrong, he's over. But like that heat he had in like April and May and stuff, that shit is gone.
Because it was match with Danielson and world title match.
Yeah, it's just like they haven't maintained, and it's not even that I think he needs to like consistently have those matches, but it's like just the stuff that he has been involved in. It's just not, the MJF stuff, the Takeshita Ricochet stuff. Like the actual build was fine. The match was great, but it's not where I would like to see him from like a a business standpoint, I guess.
Mm.
But we'll see what happens. Whatever. We'll figure it out on Saturday, I guess.
Mm.
Bobby Lashley versus Swerve Strickland. I'm like fascinated to see how this match actually like plays out. It's very like these styles. How the fuck do they work? Do they work together? You know?
Um, has Swerve wrestled a powerhouse yet? Like any like big guy outside of
Any
like
big guy?
not any big like not big in general, but like powerhouse big. So like Bobby Lashley type size or Bobby Lashley type move set. I don't think he has. I don't think he really has. I don't think
Oh,
he's.
god damn it, bro!
I don't think he's.
Stupid ass WWE 2K YouTubers, fucking bitch. They wrestled a tag match.
Mm,
I think that was the match actually that Powerhouse and Ricky split up. I think maybe. I'm not sure. But a singles match, no, I don't think he has. Like nobody, like even in that like archetype. I don't
yeah.
think. So yeah, this is pretty intriguing. Bobby's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no fucking way he loses on his first pay per view match, his first real match in the company.
Yeah.
He wrestled Cheeseburger and some other fuck tonight. So we'll see. I guess. You agree though? Bob,
Yeah.
Big
I
Bob.
think. I think Bobby wins. I don't know what they're gonna do with him after, but
I
yeah,
would
he
imagine
wins.
they keep going with Swerve, right?
Uh,
I would
probably.
assume there's no way they build this entire feud up just for it to be a one time thing. I think like the best idea for these two is like Bobby beats Swerve twice,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think the world title should go Mox Darby. Oh damn, Mox Darby, Bobby, and then
Mm-hmm.
Swerve beats Bobby for the belt,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like a Swerve, like make it a story of like Swerve, um, like coming back and like having to like prove himself again
Mm-hmm.
and build himself back up for the world title match and have it be the one guy that he hasn't been able to beat yet, you know, that kind of thing. Very like simple story to
Mm-hmm.
tell, but I think could be cool. They could do that at Wrestle Dream, to be honest, and then Swerve can lose it at like wherever to
Yeah.
Will, I guess. Um, this is I'm not doing the whole legacy game thing. It's not
Okay.
that. Don't worry. But it's a relatively important match for Mercedes versus Chris Statlander for the
Yeah.
TBS title. Uh, Mercedes, her run in AEW has been
It's
pretty. Um,
it's a lot of like there's some hits, but it's a lot of misses. It's a lot of misses.
yeah, like
Like
the major hits are like the
the Willow.
Willow match, the Steph match.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Probably. Probably.
And then everything else has been like middling to like actually bad.
Pretty
So
much.
it's pretty jarring, I guess, to see her in this state. Her match
Mm.
with Momo was great,
Yeah, that
and
was good.
that was like a week after the Brit
The Brit
match. So
Baker, yeah.
like she still got it, man. Like it's clear. I wonder if it's the competition she's in there with or what the fuck is it? Because the
Oh,
matches are just
the fucking the Emi Sakura match too. That was a good
any
match
match
as
was
well.
good. That was probably the best. That was her third best match in AEW, I
Mm-mm.
think,
Mm.
because and that's like a 3.5 star match. So like that puts it into perspective. I am having a fucking stroke tonight. I cannot talk. Holy
Her
fuck.
her not having a banger with Aminata, that like that's when my worry started to come in because I was
Yeah.
like, you, you got in there with Aminata and did not have a
It
banger.
didn't do yeah, nothing came from it. It's kind of wild.
Like that's fucking crazy.
Um do we think there's like even a chance that Stat wins this match? Like a chance.
Oh, hell no. Fuck no. Man, I tried. I mean, I tried to think about it in my head, but like
The only thing that could like make me think that she does have a chance is if Mercedes is going to be the one beating Mariah in Australia, and that's where Tony comes back from retirement. You know,
yeah.
like if they're really building that whole thing,
Yeah.
which I don't think they are. I think she said it as like a throwaway quote, and then SB Nation was like, "What?" And
Every
reported it like it was a
like
fucking.
every wrestling news like place, they all said Tony's retiring. And
Russell
it's like
Pierce was the only one that like put retiring in quotations, like clearly that it's a
yeah.
fucking. She's joking. She's fucking around.
Everyone else, but that shit is like headline. I was like,
Yeah,
what are we doing? Like,
like
come
in
on.
bold and texts.
Yeah.
Retired is in red. Like, okay,
Yeah.
bro, chill out. God damn. So yeah, we're both on the Mercedes train. It's
Yeah, I like. I'm trying to think where, but like the thing is, I'm thinking where does it go after this? Where does
where does the TBS title even go?
TBS title, Mercedes in general? What happens? Now, final battle isn't until December, so any hopes of Athena feud won't be happening until like next year.
Yeah.
So we'll put that to the side. Aminata, Tony Khan is a hater. She's not getting a feud to the side. Jamie Hayter probably won't be available till World's End because Julia Hart. Maybe before that, but to the side.
No, it's probably a Julia Hart match, to be honest, for Jamie.
Yeah, so the honestly, the next person is between those two. It's Jamie or it's Julia. It's one of those two people who will be next. And it's depending on how
it's got to be Jamie, right, man? Like fuck.
We would think it'd be Jamie, but the promo that she did last week where she said she was coming back for something, it makes me think that she wants that world title more than TBS title. So I just like oh my god. I mean, like I guess I get it. Like world title, that is your belt. Respectfully, like when I think of the title, when I think of that title, I do think of Hater. Like that is her belt. It's either her or it's Tony. And
Yeah, one of the two.
yeah, so it's like that definitely is her belt.
You don't
other
look
people,
up fucking Saraya, bro?
do you want to die?
No, I don't want to do that.
But the only other person that I could see like Mercedes working with, that's like not, she's like still injured, I guess, or something like that. It's probably Thunder Rosa, but she's been away from TV for like a while, so I don't know. Like,
It's been a minute, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Apparently, she's cleared. I think she said she was cleared.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know. That could be what's next. All I know is that it won't be Serena Deeb because she's.
Oh. Adam Page versus Jay White. This is going to be some old fashioned, scientific, break a limb down type wrestling, and I am all there for it. We've talked about previously how. Listen, the build for this match, while it's like very clearly like mid card quality, it's classic professional wrestling. You love to see it. It's pretty good
stuff. It's two guys that hate each other. Every time they see each other, it's you know a little brawl here and there. You know, just some good old just shit talking. You know, like there's
the match will be like a comfy 4.25.
Yep, a fucking sigh of relief. Like I know this match is gonna hit. Like just thank you. You know,
everything on the show could suck dick. This match is gonna be good.
Yeah, exactly. Right? This is fucking
like every match on the show has a chance of being bad. Every single one.
Oh yeah.
This one too, but this one less so.
Yeah. This one is like less so. Yeah, less so for sure. Who's winning?
I wouldn't be surprised if Jay White wins again, and then both of these guys are in the C2, and Adam Page beats him in like the block final or something. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
What you said for Bobby and Swerve, I feel like that's what they're going to do right here with Jay White and Hangman. The whole like he beats him twice,
Right.
and then like he gets his win back later. I mean,
Right.
not as late as Swerve's.
Yeah, and not for the world title, I assume.
Yeah. But like right here, like he beats him for a second time in a row, and then C2 comes around. C2 block finals would be like basically a month from now, and he finally gets that win back in a crucial moment, because these matches, they're not like crucial. They're not crucial matches.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, but when it comes to something on the line, C2 final on the line, like we're about to hit C2 final, and Hangman gets to win. I can see that happen. I can see that.
Yeah. This is like that'll make it to where these two matches will be like good like table setting for that kind of thing. You know,
exactly, and
they'll age even better.
Yeah, it's also just giving Jay White that little, little he needs right now. Just a little bit.
With that being said, I am going to go Jay White because I like the idea.
Fuck with it, yeah. Jay White, bring it home.
What are your thoughts on the Jay White discourse that happened today?
I don't even pay attention to it because that shit's so stupid. That shit is so dumb. That shit's so stupid.
But like,
I mean, like I understand where people are coming from, and I'm not about to rant, but fucking, I don't know, man. Like I've just seen Jay White with my own eyes, just ISO and lock in, and it's fucking beautiful. It's so good, but like, it like, there's two problems. There's two problems. And like the problems, it's not really anyone's fault. It's just how things are. It's the setting and it's the audience.
Yeah.
The setting of just American TV, it doesn't help that intimate promo Jay White style, or that the intimate promo that Jay White likes to cut compared to Japan. Because he could cut these promos that he's cutting right now in the ring, he could do those in Japan backstage just in front of a couple cameras, and it'd be chef's kiss. But him doing them in this crowd like this, it just doesn't work out. And then also the audience right now, Bullet Club Gold is a bunch of faces, right? There's a bunch of faces. Everybody's so it's like when Jay White's trying to cut these hard hitting ass, lines and stuff, it's not really, it's not doing shit because he's just not a heel. And the audience is they're not taking it super serious as compared to like what Hangman's doing right now. And Hangman, everyone's like, yo, this guy's a fucking lunatic. Rightfully so. With the way I'm seeing this feud, it's like you have this crazy fucker named Hangman, and then you have this also crazy guy named Jay White. He's just not as insane, but he has his own. He slobbers when he talks. He's fucking insane. Like what? Like, bro, go ahead and say what you're gonna say, bro. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
The only thing that I do agree with what you were saying, but like from the audience perspective is like they don't see him as a star.
Yeah,
he hasn't been booked like one, to be fair.
Yeah, he hasn't been booked.
But I also don't know if booking will change that, to be quite honest. I don't think Jay White's bad. I've never thought Jay White was bad. I think the peak of Jay White is like a C2 win.
In AEW,
yes. In AEW, yeah.
That or like a fucking long tag title run with Juice. That's like That's
now. People were saying like, I fucking hate this mentality of like when a contract comes up, like a guy should just like automatically resign. But people saying like, damn, maybe Jay should just leave whenever his contract's up. If he wants to, yeah, man.
If he wants to, he can.
But like, also, he would probably get booked like a fucking god in WWE. Triple H is drooling at the sight of Jay White. Cool guy, big abs, leather jacket. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
That's just Finn Balor.
Literally.
He has the blueprint of Finn Balor again, just without the fucking shoulder injury that caused him to vacate the Universal title. Like,
exactly.
He is itching at the idea of like having another go at it with this guy. So he's probably gonna leave, and he's probably gonna get booked better. Just warning everybody now. But also that's also because like Tony's not a good booker, but I won't go into that conversation.
Yeah. When it comes to like making people like, if I wanted someone to book matches for me, I'd pick Tony every single time
Yeah,
just to do fucking matches
he's a
because
great matchmaker, man.
he the vision he has for matches out of this world. But when it comes to making legitimate like making people look legit, he struggles with that a lot. He struggles with it a lot. And there's only a few times
Building
where
talent,
yeah.
anything that takes like time and like legitimate thought, like building talent, putting stories together,
Mhm.
um, anything like that is like that's not his wheelhouse.
He like whenever Brian's ready, he needs to be in that room. All right, he needs to be in the
Yeah,
room. The
whenever Brian
booking.
is like, well, the thing is, we say that, but then also Brian's
Oh
like
yeah,
Denhausen.
man.
So like,
Oh man.
who fucking
Let's
knows, man? But
I
maybe we need to get in there. Speaking of, hey, I had an idea.
oh,
I didn't have this idea. This is the thing that people have done forever.
okay.
If I bought TEW, would you want to do that on stream? Because I was watching Joe and Shoot play it, and it looks fucking incredible. Like we
Yes.
can figure out, we can like find a mod for like whenever, like a time
Mhm.
period, you know,
Yeah.
2000s Noah or some shit. Or we could like make our own promotion and then like get a working relationship with 2000s Noah. That kind of thing. I'm just saying. Out watching Shoot and Joe play last night, I was like, they weren't even playing. Like they were just like they were building their roster and like
Mhm.
looking at free agent talent and stuff and like shortlisting them and like putting them on developmental deals. And I was like, this looks awesome.
Uh,
So it's $35. I will absolutely buy that shit. 100. If just let me know, I'm probably gonna buy it anyways. But
mhm.
that might be something we do
Also,
because
the way, like I'm like he's gonna buy this shit anyway. Even if I were
I'm
to
gonna
say
buy
no,
it.
he's
Yeah,
gonna buy this shit. Yeah.
if anything, to be honest, if you don't want to do it, I'll do that shit solo. I do not give a fuck.
That just sounds fire though. That sounds fire.
It's the have you like seen TEW?
I think I've seen people on the timeline play it. I'm pretty sure I've seen people like
Do you
send
know what it looks
screenshots.
like? Like,
It doesn't look like actual like gameplay or anything
yeah,
like
there's
that.
no
Like,
okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. There's no
yeah,
gameplay or anything like
yeah,
that.
no.
It's just like,
It's
yeah,
booking shit. It's just
yeah.
booking shit.
They had an dude, Joe, and they're gonna make Arn Anderson, Mike Ott. Well, this is a sneak peek for fucking LNG Gold, folks. Go subscribe to this shit because it's fucking awesome. But it also helps me fucking pay rent. So, anyways, uh, fucking, they're gonna make Arn Anderson Mike Awesome's manager, and I was like,
Oh,
oh fuck, dude. Imagine.
what?
Anyways, there's a world title match on Saturday. John Moxley versus Orange Cassidy in a fucking Who Loves AEW More match.
Hmm.
What have
Now,
you thought about this build? Genuinely,
um,
be honest.
I've been relatively fine with it. I feel like there's some things that are like being undersold. I feel like Cassie has been fine in his role because
Yeah.
he's still he's I mean character wise he's sticking to what's him, but he's also trying to like be there for the company, which is like okay, that's good stuff, good stuff, good
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Um, and I mean like matches and stuff, whatever. I mean like fuck ever. Tony Khan's in his cinematic era. I don't really care.
We're not
Mox,
covering it.
yeah, we're not fucking covers. It's whatever. Mox in his faction. I mean, no joke. Like it like just them in general. It is one of my favorite things to see right now. Like just hearing the music and knowing like, oh, these fuckers are finna jump the guardrail and they're finna beat someone up. And just the well, I mean, you could use some work, but the combination of Claudio, Pac, and Mox, and Marina, like, and Marina hasn't worked a single match, and I'm like, yo, like this is great. They should have been had her doing shit like this. Like,
Yeah,
this is great. She should
this
have
is a
been
good
like
role for her.
a menacing not even a manager, just a enforcer.
Fucking mercenary.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Like she's, I never thought she was genuinely menacing until she got this role. Like before, I was like, okay, she's just another, I think
she was always like by fucking Nyla, and like again, Nyla's awesome. However,
but the Vicky
part, yes, but also like Nyla, she's known to be a goofball, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah. It's not
it doesn't make for great, menacing aura.
It doesn't. And then like the whole like her whole like wrestling style, she ditched the boots at one point and she was wrestling barefoot.
Yeah, she also came out to that fucking classical music. Jesus Christ, pal.
Yeah, that song's fucking poop. But
shit.
Ruckus, I can do something about that, brother. But this role right here, I like so far I've been like, yeah, I see why she was picked up, because like fucking problem. She's a problem indeed, no pun. But fucking the build itself.
It's just been like pretty isolated. It was actually expanded a bit more tonight with like the conglomeration getting involved and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty isolated. Joe asked he made a very interesting point. This doesn't apply to us because we are real wrestling fans. However, Joe was saying that like Orange Cassidy is great. However, when you put Orange Cassidy in this role, the crowd, like the live crowd, automatically doesn't take it as seriously as they should because it's Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
That he might have a point there, because the live crowd is like they're reacting to Mox.
Yeah.
But like the reactions to Orange and his promos and stuff like that are like noticeably quieter. So it's just, I think the match is going to be fucking awesome. Orange Cassidy's probably going to bleed a lot. So like I'm in. But for the next match, the World's End match. Should I? Do you know what the World's End match was going to be?
What it was going to be?
Was going to be?
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna put it in the private chat. You look.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't look at that shit, huh? That's what it was going to be.
Against Mox?
Yes. And then Tony said, well, no. Because that's going to make him look bad. Yeah, man. No shit. You want to know who suggested that? Let me put that in there as well.
That's why y'all was saying fuck him. Oh my God. God.
Yeah, crazy. So let's get something better for the World's End match. Perhaps a specific Joe, maybe a Samoa Joe, perhaps something like that. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I think he might be busy with a different world title. We'll see. The Ring of Honor world title.
Oh!
That's the Hammerstein match. I hope you know that.
It is.
That's not even a scoop. That's just, yeah, man. What do you mean?
Oh, fuck out of here.
But, however, imagine this. If that leads to a 1 hour program every week where Samoa Joe's the world's champion.
Okay.
Well, hold on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can eat up.
We can work with that.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see what happens.
Does Joe want to do Ring of Honor though? I don't think Joe wants to do Ring of Honor.
Dude, work a lighter schedule.
I mean, like
at his age.
Yeah,
he's probably in love with it. He held the TV title for like 6 months.
He did, and then
longer. He held the TV title for like a year.
Yeah, he fucking vacated it, man. Fuck.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna do whatever Tony asks him to do. To be honest,
yeah.
And it's not like that stops him from working AWTV either.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's true.
And I assume Ring of Honor. I don't want it to be but I assume it's probably still going to get taped. If they're doing smaller arenas, that might not be as bad either.
Yeah. That won't be as bad.
Yeah.
That definitely be sick.
Well, we both agree John's winning this match, right?
Nah, bro. Cassidy's bringing it home. Yeah,
Right,
John's
anyways.
winning the match.
I do want to say 2025, it's looking like it could be good for AEW just based off of their schedule alone.
Just based off the schedule and what them venues look like, bro. That
if y'all
account, like,
haven't seen, AEW is booking like noticeably smaller venues to start the year next year. And I think even in December they're booking smaller venues as well. So it's looking like they might fucking have a brain. By they I mean like The Office might have a brain and understand that their shows look like shit, their shows sound like shit, and it's because they insist on working these larger arenas. Apparently, there was like a logistical reason for that. Their show setup, their scaffolding or whatever, like it was too big to fit in these small arenas. They've downsized, and they are now They're doing smaller, more unique arenas as well, like theaters.
Yes, yeah, like theaters. Yes, that's
so
fucking.
I'm very excited about that. Khalid as well. Khalid is as well.
Absolutely.
It's looking good. As far as just like the potential atmosphere of future AEW shows, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think. Oh, I do want to say also one more announcement, folks. December. Sorry, my bad. December 21st is Cage Match Chronicles. No disqualification. We'll be covering 5 of the highest rated no DQ matches on Cage Match in the history of the earth. So that's happening. I'll announce the matches Saturday or Sunday. I'll figure that out. I'll make the thumbnail and I'll announce it and stuff on my Twitter. So yeah, that's it. This is goodbye for now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't like completely ditch us, please. We will be back. Don't worry. I promise. This is also probably a good thing because we have finals coming up. We're gonna be fucking swamped. So like,
yeah.
Probably we probably would have missed some time anyways, folks. Don't. So, all right.
We've been missing random weeks.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, folks. Later.